Yeah. But another thing was the second character that they showed that people kind of guessed was Enchantress, and that one turned out to be right. Enchantress is a pretty cool character. Her from Suicide Squad and her comic book version are, well, comic book slash
two
Justice
totally
version,
different characters.
Two totally different damn characters. Like, she's basically the Shang Tsung of DC.
Yeah.
Whenever I think of Enchantress, I can only think of the Marvel version.
Enchantress, like the Thor?
Like the green one, yeah.
Yeah, the one that hypnotized.
Has a huge crush on Thor.
And also was beaten by Lady Sif.
She was.
And then
I could get
so the
Screwtack
final
now,
character
but
before I talk about the Turtles. So there was polls on Twitter that Ed Boon kept doing. He goes, "Who do you guys want to see as like a guest character?" Well, he didn't say as a guest character. He just said who was better. It was either the Power Rangers, or it was the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. So I voted for Power Rangers because I thought, hey, the Power Rangers would be really cool in a fighting game, like how it would be like how do I describe it? Like if you would have brought like the Koopa Links over from Smash into Injustice, like each one would have their own like different like outfit, like weapon of choice. But I guess they would work out same as the Turtles, basically, if you think about it. But so I think I voted Power Rangers, and then I was like, nah, I canceled the vote and I did the Turtles because I'm like, the Turtles would be really cool. I'd want to see how they would be done. But you know, he didn't say anything. He just did the poll. He didn't say it was going to be Kent's character. He just said, who's better, Power Rangers or TMNT? And so then leaks started coming out that, what's his name? What are they called from Lord of the Rings? The Rangers. No, Rangers. That's what they're called. The one Ranger dude from Middle Earth, Shadow of Mordor and War was supposed to be a character in Injustice 2. And I was like, that sounds really cool. Sounds fantastic.
Was that what the third character was?
Well, it was rumored that it was going to be him.
Get to the point, Lorenzo.
So I'm still getting to the point, but there's a lot of like who the character was supposed to be. So, you know, Adam and Enchantress are fighting in the trailer. They're throwing blows back and forth. A shuriken comes, or not a shuriken, a kai comes flying down, and people are like, "Who is it?" Because no one knew who it was. They just saw the kai come down. They didn't think Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. So, and it shows. Well, you don't like the movie, the original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie.
I didn't say I don't like it. I think it's goofy.
Well, no, you don't want to watch it one day when we were going to watch it.
Oh, maybe? I don't know.
Or you said you didn't like the designs of them or something?
They are creepy.
Yeah, like the designs, that's what it was. But, so, in the original movie, Raphael wears a fedora, and he wears a giant trench coat. So, they showed that, and everyone thought it was Rorschach from Watchmen. And I said, that'd be a cool concept of a character to add to Injustice 2, a Vertigo character.
Yeah.
Into, like a darker character into, like, a DC fighting game that's kind of like PG.
Yeah.
So they didn't say who it was. They just showed the hat and the trench coat. And he goes, well, hey, that looks like fun. And he whips off the trench coat, and it's just Raph. And then all of a sudden, the other three turtles drop down. Donatello, Leonardo, and Michelangelo. And they're like, and they're all like chanting, you know, like, mind if we join like the fun, like messing around, like, hey, like, let us have some fun. We'll like beat you guys up. And Michelangelo goes, dibs on the magic lady. And Leonardo goes, we fight as a team, Mikey. And then like the trailer cuts. And it's really funny. Like, they jump up in the air and they like come really funny. So that's how the turtles got to
I'm in lava.
And then their trailer is pretty funny too. It shows them taking on Darkseid. And it just shows them like being the absolute shit out of Darkseid. And Darkseid's like, that's it, I've had enough of you two. And Leonardo goes, you make Bebop and Rocksteady look way good. And it was like supposed to be like him like throwing shit at Darkseid.
What is your favorite Smash reveal trailer?
Mine?
Like out of any of them that have ever been.
Does the Everyone Is Here trailer count?
Well,
no, because that's
just like I mean like animated trailer that they did to reveal a character.
Well, that's just like the Ultimate trailer in general. That's just the reveal for Ultimate in general. You can't really say that's a...
I mean like an animated reveal like where they actually, you know...
I would say my favorite one, because I really wanted the character, because I started getting into Street Fighter after, was probably Ken.
You really like the Ken reveal?
Yeah, because, you know, Little Mac is just, like, throwing punches, and all of a sudden you just see Little Mac just get, like, left hooked into oblivion.
My favorite is definitely the King K. Rool one.
The King K. Rool one's
That
fucking
one.
hilarious.
It's not just
I
because
love
it's
that one.
funny. I just I
Yeah.
like that. I like how like when Sakurai's talking before it cuts to the trailer.
Yeah, it
that
shows, like,
his
the
camera
shaking.
starts to shake.
What's funny was someone didn't know that King K. Rool was like a villain of DK, so I had to explain like what King K was from. And
I thought the Ridley
I forgot
one,
he was in the game.
The Ridley one is cool.
I like the
See,
Ridley one.
I
King K.
never-
Rool?
Yeah.
I don't because some of my favorite songs are from. I really like the Donkey Kong soundtrack. It's
See,
got,
I didn't know. I forgot about Donkey Kong Country was a game when I watched the show like 2 months prior, the
Yeah.
animated Pixar show
yeah.
made by Pixar, which is funny.
So,
Yeah. So my friend's like, "Who's King K. Rool? Who's the big alligator?" I'm like, "We don't remember him from fucking the show we watched like 2 months ago." He goes, "They really got a character from a show," and then I forgot he was in, or Donkey Kong Country was a game for a minute. And then when I saw it, I was like, "Oh, he's from a game." I'm like, "I'm stupid."
Well, okay. So the thing is,
Fucking
K. Rool was the main antagonist of Donkey Kong Country 1, 2, and 3,
Yeah, that's
and
'cause
then
I've never
64.
Played, yeah, I've never
And then-
played a Donkey Kong Country game.
And then
that's
he
why.
wasn't. And then the latest game he was in before he was in fucking Smash was Mario Strikers. Mario Baseball for the Wii in 2008.
Yeah, and then when my friend we
It was
busted
10
out,
years between the last game he was in.
was he in? Yeah, he was Sluggers, right?
He was in Sluggers, yeah.
Dude, I remember Sluggers. Sluggers was a fun game. People don't. give it
I
enough
like.
credit.
I really like that reveal trailer. I also like.
I love how the banjo one was just a continuate, like an aftermath.
Yeah, it
of
was.
that one.
Yeah, I like because like when it started, you thought it was gonna be another villain.
It's like-
because like you saw like
I was like, this is the K. Rool trailer. I actually thought it was a mistake. They were just showing the wrong trailer.
did you know when I saw it? I'm like because I saw it and
we
I was
already
like
seen this.
I was like, oh, it's gonna be another villain because they're showing like all the villains. So I was like, could it be Porky from Earthbound?
Could it be Tom Nook
Could it? Yeah.
from Anna? Even though he's not a villain,
He's not. He's the nicest guy. I
I
don't
know,
know why
but-
everyone fucking shits on him. He's so nice.
If Sakurai did that and made him a villain, you know how funny that would be. Sakurai, just Animal Crossing developers would be like, you know, he's not a villain, right?
This
Sakurai
part
would be like, I know.
this part really creeped me out when I was a kid.
I do like the banjo trailer though. I like DDD popping out of the thing.
Oh, as
like,
Banjo, and he's just
No,
laughing.
no,
like,
DDD was K. Rool.
Oh yeah, it's like Duck Hunt
Banjo.
was Banjo. Yeah, because I just love how DDD is like, and then you just see him get.
I don't
like,
think have you
slapped
ever
away.
seen the footage for that that John that we okay so I was here when we saw that we were watching it on this TV
I don't
the
think I've
banjo
seen that
reveal.
footage.
So
Oh no,
Nate,
no, I've seen the banjo footage. Yeah, 'cause
no,
I saw-
but have you seen Nate,
The
what
K.
Nate
Rool?
recorded?
I think
We recorded our reaction to that direct.
I think I have the Everyone Is Here, but I didn't see. Oh wait, no, that was a different direct. Cause the
We-
Belmonts were introduced in that direct.
No, they were introduced in the first Smash Direct. It was so there was
Yeah, it was
there
them
was
and K. Rool.
no yeah it was them and then K. Rool
Yeah, they were
and
in
also
that direct,
Crom
too.
and Dark Samus.
Yeah, they were in that direct. That's what I'm saying. They were like the
no
first
I'm
characters
talking about the
talked
banjo reveal.
Oh, the
So
banjo.
so when that E3 was E3 2019, right?
You just talked about.
I don't
You
even
just said the K.
remember.
Rool
At
reaction.
this
I
point-
meant sorry, I meant banjo.
I'm paying
so it was
attention
like
to
it
the
was,
game.
it was E3 2019. I was over here with Nate and John and some of their friends that I don't know very well.
Yeah, I know. I saw the video. I seen the video. John's
you've
face
seen-
because he did the. I made the.
No,
photo.
that was
was
E3,
the-
that was
that was-
2018. That was the Smash Ultimate reveal. I'm talking about the banjo reveal, the next year.
Oh, I think I did see the banjo one because John was screaming. or
John
something.
fucking exploded, and he was right next to my ears too. So it's like the fucking Jiggy pops on screen, and John goes. It's the most obnoxious thing. I hate.
The puzzle piece. Remember? That's the game I really want to just play through.
I,
'cause
I
I've seen
like,
it,
it just cuts.
I own it. That's what we should do a Let's Play of.
We already did banjo.
Did you do Banjo 2? Or Banjo
We did not do banjo 2.
That's what we should do. I have it free
Alright,
on
boss
Xbox,
time.
so-
Again.
We cannot do banjo without John. That is
Yeah, we'll do it
that
with
is like
John.
one of his favorite games. We cannot do a banjo game without him.
We'll do nuts and bolts without him.
No, we'll do nuts and bolts with him. Tom actually likes nuts and bolts.
Oh,
Like,
right.
nuts and bolts. I don't get why people just don't
It's
like
Because
it.
it's not a
Yeah,
banjo
it's
game.
not a
banjo.
Because they stuck banjo in this thing that's not. They're like they were
cars.
It's because they were marketing it as like banjo's coming back. It's gonna be another banjo game, and then it wasn't a banjo game.
'Cause
They
even,
just
like-
put banjo in a
Yeah,
game.
because like the first level of Nuts and Bolts is like kids don't play this game anymore. They like shooters and stuff with cars, and they threw the cars in it, and it was like
I was like, oh, great.
It's like, oh fuck.
I feel Rare though has had a. They were popular.
They've
in
sucked
the
ever
90s,
since they
yeah.
were bought by fucking Xbox.
Microsoft. Yeah.
That was a really
I know
strange
some
time.
people don't like the remaster of Conquer, the Reloaded.
I mean, I don't.
Because when they updated how the texture looks and everything, like they made Conker have like fur, like you could see the physical fur on it, and it's like I guess like the
nice.
The original Xbox version of the port is rated M2, so it's even funnier. But no, Conker's Bad Fur Day 2 actually was a pretty dark game.
Well, yeah, I mean that's the kind of.
It was on the N64 too.
Yeah,
That was really funny.
and it was marketed as a kids game, but
No, it wasn't.
yeah, it was. It was marketed as a kids game. And what parents didn't know is Conker pisses in a level. It's pissing on fire.
He also bounces on a flower that has giant boobs.
Yeah.
It's a pretty.
Well, I mean, if you're looking at the cover of Conker's Bad Fur Day, you're not gonna tell it's like
An adult
rated
game.
M. Yeah, that's why I think it sold very well. It was because it looked like a fucking kids game. Well, because it was technically the animated kids game that Banjo was made from. And they're like, oh, it's the same thing as Banjo.
I didn't even do that.
Wait, who came first, Conker or Banjo?
Banjo.
Yeah.
Well, no, they came at the same time. They were both in Diddy Kong Racing. That's where they both, like, Banjo and Conker were both characters that were introduced in Diddy Kong Racing.
I forgot
when did
Donkey Kong was owned by Rare for a minute.
Did Banjo?
No, it wasn't owned by Rare. It was just worked on by Rare. Donkey Kong... Nintendo had a partnership with Rare, and Rare made the Donkey Kong games.
That's why Donkey Kong 64 can't get a remake or remaster. Because it's all over the place. But Phil Spencer said he'd be down to let Rare do it. But Nintendo, I think, is like indifferent about it right now. Because they're like, well, if we take your team, then you're going to complain about Sea of Thieves. And he's like, dude, Sea of Thieves is like fine right now. Like, that's one game we should all try and get into. Well, you need a better computer to run Sea of Thieves. It's a pretty powerful game.
I really like...
like, graphic-wise, it's powerful, but...
So, the reason they had, you know why they redid the Banjo trailer with the Donkey Kong crew, right?
No, I don't know that.
It was because those were Rare characters. It's because Diddy Kong and K. Rool were made by Rare.
But Donkey Kong was made.
Donkey Kong was not, and Nintendo owned the rights to any Donkey Kong character that was created. So that's why we still can have Diddy Kong and K. Rool and Dixie Kong.
I really want Funky Kong as a character in Smash.
That
would be the only other Nintendo character I would want in Smash, just Funky Kong.
I want
because his surfboard could be his like a smash attack and just whack it on. Fucking just whack the surfboard.
I would like Porky from Earthbound.
What do you think? What do you think about Dixie? You think Dixie would make a good
I would
character?
love I feel like Dixie could just be an echo fighter of Diddy Kong. But instead of
Did you see she got put in the mobile Mario Kart game?
Yeah.
Which is
why?
Do you know how much Diddy Kong costs in the mobile Mario Kart game?
R-
Do you know how much Diddy Kong costs to play as?
How much?
$26 US to buy the Diddy Kong pack.
Why?
Well,
I don't fucking know.
Kart is $20 too. Just to play
Also,
as
Luigi wasn't a character at launch in that game.
I thought he was.
No, he wasn't.
Oh.
They made a big deal out of it, like Luigi lost his car keys, but now he's finally here.
Oh my god.
No, they were adding Funky Kong too. More of the Kongs were coming to the Mario Kart mobile game.
I think Dixie Kong would be a great Echo Fighter. She could be Diddy Kong,
What about Kanky Kong?
but have Donkey Kong's upbeat with the
Cranky
fucking
Kong.
spin. You know Donkey Kong where he does his spin?
Yeah.
She could do that with her hair, like she does in the games.
I don't know. I just feel like we need more Kong characters.
I do want another Donkey Kong character.
Whether
Dixie
it be,
Kong or
Funky would be
Funky
hilarious.
Kong.
Funky would be a funny fit. No, Funky would just be an echo then of DK.
Funky would be
But his like smash attack instead of DK doing the clap.
yeah like
it would be
like some
the
echoes
surfboard.
have different
Something-
attributes like Kron having a different upbeat than Roy.
Yeah. And then like how Dark Pit has the
Has the
straight arrow or something.
his
Or
arrows
things
arrows
angled
go
too.
faster and they're harder, but they don't curve.
Yeah.
And it's
His,
he has the
side
different
B.
side B. I mean, it's the same move, but it's different too.
Yeah.
And Lucina and Marth are like you play them completely different because Lucina like
Lucina,
It's a bit
you can
faster, slower.
no,
no,
Lucina,
it's just because
Lucina,
because you know how Marth's sword has a
Lucina-
sweet spot and the sour spot. Lucina's sword doesn't have that, so her sword is
Lucina
the same
can just
damage throughout.
be-
Marth, you have to space. Lucina, you can do whatever the hell you want.
Mhm.
And then there's just Roy.
Roy.
Roy's sweet spot is on the
The
hilt.
hilt, and then his sour spot. But Crom doesn't have any of that.
Crom is like
I feel like
Lucina
is the
because-
only really like non-echoey. Like,
Who is?
Ike.
Ike doesn't have an Echo Fighter. Ike isn't an Echo Fighter.
Yeah, he's
Ike
like
is
the
not-
only other original, like non-original, besides the counter, because he's more of a heavy hitter.
What are you talking about?
Ike is a heavy.
No, what do you mean by he's not an
He's
Echo
not an
Fighter?
Echo Fighter.
Like he doesn't
He's
have
just
an
not
Echo
an Echo
Fighter.
Fighter.
Like he's kind of like another original Fire Emblem character
He's
that was
just-
added to the game.
So is
Because he has his bigger
Corrin
sword.
and Robin.
Corrin is. Yeah,
Corrin
I
is
guess
completely original.
Yeah.
He has counter, but a lot of characters have
Robin,
counter.
but I forgot about Robin.
Robin and Byleth.
I always forget Robin's a character.
Ike, Corrin, Robin, and Byleth are all very, very original characters.
But it's mostly just Chrom, Marth,
It's Chrom, Lucina, Marth, and Roy.
Which Fire Emblem character would you take out?
Roy.
Would you just not like Roy?
No, it's because Roy's the least... Like, Roy's game sold okay. Awakening was, like, the game that saved the franchise, and that's where Lucina and Chrom are from. And also, taking out Lucina removes a female character, which I'm not saying, like, oh, female rights, but we don't have very many female characters, so...
What's Ike's game again? Wasn't his
Radiant
Path of
Dawn
Radiance
and
and
Path of
Radiant Dawn.
Radiance, yeah.
Oh yeah, wasn't that one at like the our store, but in the Flint location?
Yeah, and it's very expensive.
It was like what, like 150.
You guys had a copy of Radiant Dawn.
At one point,
I don't
you guys
remember
did.
that.
It was before you worked there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Path of you guys had a Path of Radiance copy too, but that was a long time ago. Oh shit.
So what is? Fire Emblem is turn based, right?
Fire Emblem?
That's probably why.
It's really...
I don't really like turn based.
It's turn-based, but, like, you move all of your units, and then all the enemy units
Hey,
move, and then
Ridley's
you...
dead.
Wow.
So how far are you almost done from completing this game?
I'm already halfway. I'm past halfway. Cause then there's
Jesus, really? Good talk.
yeah.
Stop, Ridley, bitch.
No,
You
this
pose a
game
threat and you keep coming back.
Ridley. Yeah.
Remember, Ridley's too big for Smash.
I like how Kirby and Samus both have more villains than heroes for their rosters. Because Samus
is only one. I mean,
yeah, Zero Suit Samus is just Samus.
Yeah.
I forgot we can't get what's his name too as a fighter, can we?
Who?
Oh no, actually we could because he's only a spirit. What's
Who?
his name from Epic Yarn? King Yarn.
King Prince Fluff.
Yeah, that one.
I would rather have a Bandana D than him.
You see, my thing about it is
Isn't Bandana D an assist trophy or one of them?
No,
Or is
he's
it-
just a spirit. Which I don't know why he's not a fucking fighter. He'd be perfect for it.
What does he do?
He's a spear fighter. He has a spear.
Oh, yeah.
So he'd have like long range attacks with a sweet spot.
Damn it.
He has this move where he like spins his spear like a helicopter and flies. That would be his
Damn it.
recovery.
Isn't there a what was the character? Because he was in Star Allies
Damn
or
it.
something.
Magalore,
No,
Marks,
wasn't it like Dark Meta Knight or something?
Dark Meta Knight.
Dark.
Yeah.
Well, that's
There's a skin for
there's
Dark
a
Meta
skin
Knight.
for
Oh,
Dark
for
Meta
Meta
Knight.
Knight.
Yeah. Dark Meta Knight. Dark Meta Knight was a cool character, honestly. In Amazing Mirror. I like that game a lot.
Although I don't think we're gonna get Bandana D just because I think Sakurai has some kind of
Well,
prejudice against the newer games since he doesn't work on those Kirby games anymore.
Yeah, because didn't he created?
He created the
He created
character.
Kirby, but he stopped working on Kirby after
It was like about the
Air
same,
Ride was the last one he
after
did.
yeah,
For
it was
the
like
Game
the
Cube.
same time as Melee.
Yeah,
he was like
so he stopped.
he stopped working for HAL Laboratories. That's what happened.
Yeah.
He was like, fuck.
No, I thought he still worked for HAL.
No.
He just stopped with.
Nope.
Oh yeah, that's right. Because HAL Laboratories they didn't do Smash.
They
4,
didn't
did
make
they?
Brawl, didn't they?
No,
I don't think they made Brawl.
No, I think they were. Because Reggie told Sakurai he was gonna do it without him if he had to.
Yeah.
And then what was his name?
Miyamoto.
No,
Awada.
Told him to come back.
Satoru Awada. Yeah.
Said if you leave and the franchise will mess up, you're not gonna forgive yourself or
Yeah.
something. So that's how we got Sakurai to stick around for Smash.
But
Because
Sakurai
that's how-
didn't want. So Sakurai was like, he didn't want to work for HAL anymore.
But I think he has some kind of thing where he doesn't, because there hasn't been the latest like the Kirby stages. They're all from like there's no Kirby stage that's past freaking Superstar. And I don't know. I think he just doesn't much care for
Kirby.
his
just-
like-
character anymore.
No, it's not that he
Oh,
no,
yeah,
because
yeah.
he likes Kirby because he keeps Kirby alive and all the fucking like
Which is funny.
But he doesn't like anything that he didn't work on with Kirby. Because, like, there's noticeably less Kirby songs from games from after he left. There's, like, there's no stages from any game that was made after he left. So I don't think Bandana D is going to be added just because I don't think Sakurai cares for